So the purpose of this tutorial is to display how to set up a script rule within OrderLogix that allows a common term called householding to occur. So what this does is it restricts customers to not be able to purchase more than one of a given product offer to the same household. So you can say only one trial can be sold to this specific address and so on. So we're going to go through first how to set the rule up within OrderLogix, and then we're going to go through an example of how the rule is validated on the order screen and what the agents or whoever's entering the order will be able to see when they break that rule, essentially meaning that the customer's already purchased that specific offer before. So first we're going to talk a little bit about the three different ways that this rule is authenticated within the database. The first being that the customer's first and last name as well as their address and postal code would need to all be the same. Also, it matches based on a credit card or also an email address. So if any of that criteria matches and the given product offers are selected on the order screen, it will not allow the order to be. So the first thing that we'll do is we'll navigate over to our company data desktop. We're going to navigate down to advertising and then maintain scripts. So I'm just going to go ahead and enter into one of my scripts here. So I'm going to click my edit pencil icon. And we're going to navigate over to our rules tab. Now with this specific rule, it would not qualify as a global script rule, so it's not one that you could set up globally and then attach to multiple scripts. And the purpose of that is because this is a product offer specific script rule. So essentially you could have different product offers selected on different scripts, therefore this isn't one that could apply globally across multiple. So we will have to add the script rule by coming through the actual script and adding the rule this way. So we're going to come in and click to add new. Now we're going to go ahead and name our rule. Okay, this can be really whatever you want it to be. The error memo is usually a little bit more user-friendly, so essentially that would give a little bit more information to whoever is entering the order or importing the order regarding what they need to do to go ahead and submit it successfully. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit more detail here in the error memo. So here are your checkboxes to use either for order entry, which is manual. You can see that's defaulted. You can also check it off to use for imports as well, depending on what you're looking for the rule to do. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add the first condition. So essentially what this does is it validates, if this first condition happens, what should then be enforced within the secondary tab. So we're going to add this first condition, and with this particular example, the condition would be unconditional because nothing else needs to happen when that order is placed other than the hard-coded match that we talked about at the beginning of the tutorial and the product offer being selected. So with this particular example, we're going to come down and select an unconditional match. So unconditionally apply this rule, and then we're going to go ahead and select our product offers in our subsequent tab here. So let's click on then require the following conditions, and we're going to add our product offer selection. So when we come down to our drop down list here of our conditions, we're going to come down to product offer selection, and then we'll see all the product offers that are specific to this script. So any offer that's attached to the script is going to display in our drop down list. So I'm going to go ahead and say we don't want more than one of the 30-gallon saltwater setup to be chosen. So I'm going to select that product offer, and then I'm going to say yes if that product offer is selected on the order screen, and again it matches the hard-coded criteria, then do not allow the order to be placed. So I'm going to save that condition, and once we save that, we'll see it actually gives you a little bit of a better description in regards to what the rule's doing once you save it. So it says again, if the product offer is selected or must be selected, then again enforce those rules in the back end. So let's go ahead and save that, and we're going to save our script. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and find a source that's tied to that script. Okay, so I'm going to use this test house DNS. I'm going to navigate down to enter new sale. And we're going to get into an order screen. Okay. So essentially, if John Smith with the same address has ordered before, or if it matches test@test.com for an email address. So essentially it's again matching first name, last name, address, and postal code, or email address, or credit card number. So we're in a test environment here. I can almost guarantee that it's going to go ahead and reject this order because this Visa test card that I'm placing this order with is one that we commonly use within this environment. Okay, so we can see here that the rule is not validated until we click on that wrap up button. Once we validate the rule, if we're breaking the rule in essence, it's going to go ahead and tell us we have a failed validation. So here's the name of our rule, and here's our error memo. Okay, it tells us very clearly what we need to do in order to go ahead and place this. So I'm going to go ahead and close that out, and now I'm just going to remove the product offer and disposition this as a non-sale. And that's how you can restrict a household from being able to order given product offers more than once.